প্রিয় দর্শক সবাইকে শুভেচ্ছা। শুরু করছি আজকের টাইম নিউজ। আপনাদের সাথে আছি আমি মিজান খন্দকার। বেসরকারি পর্যায়ে দেশের বাহিরে প্রথমবারের মতো অনুষ্ঠিত হলো আমদানি এবং রপ্তানি বিষয়ক সেমিনার। সম্প্রতি নিউ ইয়র্কের জ্যাকসন হাইটসের বেলাজিনো পার্টি সেন্টার ইউরোপিয়ান এবং আইসল্যান্ডের সরকারি কর্মকর্তাদের নিয়ে হোপ বাংলাদেশ ব্যতিক্রমী এই সিম্পোজিয়ামের আয়োজন করে। অনুষ্ঠানে বাংলাদেশ ছাড়াও ভারত, পাকিস্তান এবং নেপালের ব্যবসায়ীরা অংশ নেন। অনুষ্ঠানের শুরুতে হার্ভার্ড ইউনিভার্সিটির ভিজিটিং প্রফেসর ডক্টর জিলানি ওয়েটসি সিম্পোজিয়ামে অংশগ্রহণকারীদের স্বাগত জানান।
Because this convention is about creating synergies between the US, Bangladesh, Iceland and Romania, I'll talk about the economy of Romania. In 2016, Romania had a GDP of $441 billion and GDP per capita of 22,348. According to Eurostat, Romania's GDP per capita was at 59% of the European Union average in 2016, an increase from 41% in 2007, when Romania became associated with the European Union, making Romania one of the fastest growing economies in the EU. So congratulations.
Come on, give a big hand.
Industrial output growth reached 6.5% year on year in February 2013, the highest in the EU 27. The largest local companies include, and I did not know this, I was pleasantly surprised, car automaker Automobile Dacia, Petrom, Rompetrol, Ford Romania, Electrica, Romgas, RCS and RDS, and Banca Transylvania. These are some of the very fast-growing companies in Romania. Exports have increased exponentially, substantially in the past few years, with a 13% annual rise in exports in 2010. Romania's main exports are, this might be of interest to business-inclined people, cars, software, clothing and textiles, industrial machinery, electrical and electronic equipment, metallurgic products, raw materials, military equipment, pharmaceuticals, fine chemicals, and agricultural products, fruits, vegetables, and flowers. Germany and Italy are the largest trading partners of Romania. Now moving on to Iceland, because I believe we have a representative from that country as well. Now Iceland is pretty self-explanatory, like land of ice. Plenty of it, you will never run out of ice in Iceland. Legend has it that Iceland was first called Snæland, or Snowland, and was finally called Iceland by Roki Wilger Harsson. It was ranked as the 9th most developed country in the world by the United Nations Human Development Index. It ranks first on the Global Peace Index. How about that? First on the Global Peace Index, Iceland. By the way, I must mention that Iceland, and I found this very interesting and encouraging, that Iceland runs almost completely on renewable energy, 97%. Very little use of gasoline, completely renewable energy. The Global Green Economy Index ranked Iceland among the top 10 greenest economies in the world. Iceland's economy has been diversifying into manufacturing and service industries, including software production, biotechnology, and finance. The tourism sector is expanding, especially in ecotourism and whale watching. Iceland's agricultural industry consists mainly of potatoes, green vegetables, mutton, and dairy products. According to NC's Global Innovation Index, Iceland is the 11th most innovative country in the world, and this is what has brought these dignitaries to us here in the US to create synergies between these three countries. It gives me great pleasure to invite my brother, Mr. Jacob Milton, now to speak about Bangladesh and its burgeoning economic growth. Please welcome Jacob Milton.
Thank you, my brother, Dr. Jilani Warsi. The responsibility he took in describing Romania and Iceland, it was not doable by me because my brother Jilani Warsi, he's one of the linguist professor, visiting professor at Harvard, and as well as he's a professor at Queen's Community College. So my head my cap is not gonna fit into his head because his head is way bigger than mine. But still I'm proud. That he's my brother. And I'm really thankful to him that he took some of the responsibility and out of my shoulder, and then he said here some of the word and described Romania, Iceland, but he's kind enough to give me opportunity to talk about the product of Bangladesh.
Yes.
Bangladesh is the most densely populated country in the world. If not, we are second. I think we are first. Sometimes people say China is densely populated than India and Bangladesh, as well as Indonesia, but according to my statistics, I find it Bangladesh is densely populated than any other country in the earth. That made us fourth or fifth highly populated country in the world, even though size of Bangladesh is very little. But I assume those who are here know that Chinese revolution, I'm not talking about communism, I'm not talking about socialism, I'm talking about after the death of Mao Zedong, one Chinese paramount leader, Deng Xiaoping, he predicted that if we fail to reorganize our economy, and if we fail to discover how to use our population, in the history, China will go down. And guess what? He opened up the market. He produced a theory called free market economy. He allowed Google. He allowed other computer industries, other technological industries. They says, okay, let's open up the market. Now look at China. In the West, we are saying that there is a ghost in China. There's inflation of economy in China. I disagree. Even though I'm not a pundit of economics, I have a brother who happens to be economic professor at Long Island University. He may tell you otherwise, but this is my opinion. Chinese economy right now is more stable than any other European country, as you can think of, whether we hate to agree or not. This is the reality. Now, I'm not here to describe Chinese stability. I'm here to talk about Bangladesh. Bangladesh, we got our independence in 1971. Our people are hardworking people, honest people. Our people are really good. As a matter of fact, when they take responsibility, they will fulfill their responsibility and they will put their reputation online to save their face. That's a good thing. And like every other nation, every country has a good side, bad side. Our bad side is one of my favorite politicians in the world named William Jefferson Clinton. He described Democratic Party that we are the most educated, we are the party of most educated people, but we are the one who failed to implement any of our policy. So what does that mean? We are educated, we have a policy, but we don't know how to execute. So I would describe our people. They're smart people, honest people. They're very good. They have billions of ideas. But for some specific reason, we are a very good football team without a striker. Means we cannot score. We just play in the middle field, walking with the football, but we don't have a striker. Why? Because when middle fielder is playing his ball, everyone is thinking, I'm the striker, I'm going to score. That's the problem. So when everyone tries to be striker, no one is scored. My name is Jacob Milton. I'm not into export or import business. As a matter of fact, that business I do, I don't need public connection. People are in trouble, they come to me. People need apartment to rent, they come to me. So it has nothing to do. But one thing I was thinking, how can I put my country's people a little ahead of me? It's not me, me, and me. It's not. It's us. We Bangladeshi. Since our independence, Bangladesh is facing one serious dilemma, whether we admit or not. We are surrounded by a specific country whose main goal is suppressing Bangladesh economy, suppressing our people, suppressing us as a nation. Now I can give you an example. If I give you that example, you will realize exactly where I'm coming from. In 2016 and 2017 itself, the exporting product, Bangladeshi exporting product to India is $385 million worth. 385 million. What does that mean? Bangladesh exported 385 million worth to India. So, should India return something with the equal number, right? No. India exported their commodities and goods to Bangladesh worth of $9.7 billion. Why is that? It's called inequivalent. Okay, we are going to suppress. Now, what is the disadvantage of Bangladeshi people? When Bangladeshi people are saying that we are exporting good to India, India says, sure, you can export. By the way, this is not the fault of India, because every country has their own commerce policy and foreign policy. This is nothing to do that I can say that India is bad. Fact of the matter is, our political leader, we are bad. Our people who goes to the negotiation table, they fail miserably. So now, what we got stuck with, they are saying, you want to export something to India? Say they are exporting this telephone for $3. So what India will do, put $4 tariff on that one, it becomes $7, so that none of the Indian will touch this product. But when India is sending this pen for $1, India already negotiated with our stupid government saying that there will not be any tariff. Or a nominal tariff, how about a penny? And our government says, sure, we're going to take it. Now, I'll stop that conversation there. When I met a couple of gentlemen from Romania and Iceland, honestly, I was not thinking about doing business with Romania and Iceland. Only thing I was thinking, is there a way we can open up a door for my beloved country, Bangladesh? Come on. When Deng Xiaoping came to the United Nations, when Deng Xiaoping went to the Europe, he was looking at everybody and says, you guys have the biggest economy, I have the biggest consumer. I'll say the same thing. Don't forget, our country has 180 million people. In a small country, that's a huge consumer. It's a huge consumer. People can go into, and they're peace-loving people. I can tell you, even though 90% of the population of our country is Muslim, but guess what? They are like my type Muslim who don't pray 5 times a day. I don't give a crap whether you go to the mosque or not. If I have time, I'll sip a cup of beer. I don't mind. So what does that mean? Our people are not the people from other parts of the world who can be vicious in the name of the religion. Our people are very cool, nice. You shake their hand, they're going to shake your hand. You're going to pay them respect, they're going to respect you back. That's the way our people are. Very nice people, wonderful people. Now, when I met the gentleman from Romania and the gentleman from Iceland, my first question was, what if my country can take their product to Romania, to Iceland? Guess what? When I was checking the exporting item in Romania and Iceland, guess what? I couldn't find any Bangladeshi product at this point that goes to Romania and Iceland. Why not? Romania is not Afghanistan. Romania is not Angola. How come we are not going to Romania? And another thing, this is the sad part. Romania do not even have an embassy in Bangladesh. If someone from Bangladesh want to go to Romania, they have to go to India to get visa. And when I met Romanian ambassador, and I says, what the hell is this? We are not human. He says, well, you guys are not connected by any means with Romania. And I said, well, girls of Romanians are cute. I love them. He says, well, you have to marry them, then we will come to Bangladesh. And I says, why not? I'm still single. So that's when I says, you know, it would be a better idea if I can build a bridge. That bridge will help our people, our innocent people, our good people, our business-oriented people, that they can go from Bangladesh to Romania to Iceland. I'll tell you how Bangladeshi people in one word. If you put Bangladeshi people on the top of a big mountain where there is no water, it's just a stone, when they are thirsty, they're going to suck water out of that freaking stone. Our Bangladeshi people are that way. They're very determined people. But sometimes we can act like a foolish, but again, good people. We have tons of product in Bangladesh, as I believe I'd like to have an attention. If you're not from Bangladesh, Bangladesh is the second largest garments producer in the world. Second largest garments producer in the world. And I'm thankful to Bangladesh that lower middle class, poor, and some parts of the middle class are relying on a garments industry when it's come to small job. I believe creation of Bangladeshi job, most of the job coming from garments industry. And we are very successful. Yes, some of the greedy garments industry owners, they are not taking care of their employee. There is a one or two incident, but other than that, they are taking care of their employee. We are doing great. Leather product, I'll give you an example. Sometimes I ask myself, what is the good product in Bangladesh? Well, I'm Jacob Milton. A couple of days ago, I went to Nordstrom. You know what Nordstrom means? One of the expensive store people goes for shopping. So I love one shoes. Beautiful shoes. I says, I'm a little guy. If I wear that shoes, probably girls will look at me. I spent damn $263. I put the shoes. I come out. I came home. I open up the shoes. And guess what? I says, I spent $263 on that damn shoe. What country made this shoe? I went to the bottom of the shoe. Who produced that shoe? Made in Bangladesh. I was so proud and so happy. You are not going to believe me. Usually people say, Jacob, you are not emotional. Do you know what I did? I grabbed that damn shoe and hugged that damn shoes. I said, damn, this is from my country. That's what I did. Okay, that's what exactly I did. I'll give you another example. Me and my sister Nira went to JCPenney. And there is some t-shirt is hanging. It looks beautiful. And my sister knows sometimes her brother goes cuckoo. She says, brother, this is made in Bangladesh. And I told her, pick 200 pieces. He says, who's going to wear it? I said, I don't care, just buy it. It's from Bangladesh. Why we cannot do this way? However, there's lots of goods, not only garments product, not only commodities, not only leather product. There's tons of things Bangladesh are in a position to send those products to Romania and Iceland. Gentlemen, I start talking. I'm not a good talker, but I have to recognize some people that I had to talk about. Today, the Deputy Consul, Dr. Colin Radu Ankuta, did gentleman also a former minister in Romania. And he's someone, I loved him, I liked him, I met him in a several occasions. I'm really proud to meet him. He's a hand-on person. Mr. Ankuta is really hands-on and friendly individual who is willing to help. And Mr. Ankuta is our guest of honor tonight. And we have Mr. Gabriel Dutu. He is the economic counselor of the Romanian embassy. He is here with us. And with us, we have from Iceland, one of the gentlemen is representing Iceland here. His name is Mr. James DeMilio. He's also a friend of mine. I know him for a number of years. He's an honorable gentleman. He's here, who is going to help us out to build up something between Bangladesh and Iceland. I have to recognize a couple of people, those who are really honorable gentlemen. I'm really lucky to have them at this event. One of the gentlemen, professionally, he's an architect. He is Mr. Joseph Carollo. He's a friend of ours. I met him a couple of days ago. He's a wonderful architect. We are trying to build up a business. You know, Bangladeshi people who in America, when they have a couple of dollars, first thing we know that we have to buy houses. And Joe Carollo is one of the gentlemen. If you are doing a house conversion, you need an architect to remove violation, anything, he's my guy. He's here. Joseph, I'm really thankful that you are here. And there is a banker. I'm really thankful to Shanaz Bhai. Shanaz Bhai is one of the community leader. He is the president of Jackson Heights Business Owner Association. He has invited one of the gentlemen. His name is Mohammed S. Faridi. He is the manager. No, I'm sorry. He is the vice president of Sterling National Bank. He is here. I'm really happy to have him here. Thank you very much. And with us, I have a friend. He is a mortgage banker. He's in this business over a decade. He's no other than my brother Stuart Leviton. If anyone need any help in regards to the market, please do that. And here, I didn't mention lots of gentlemen that they are here. One is Romanian newspaper. It's called New York Magazine. I'm really happy to have the editor and publisher of New York Magazine, Mr. Kullian. And Mr. Kullian is here. And I also have one of my best friend. He is in a diamond business, Mr. Otul Shah. He's from Jaipur, India. Otul Shah and Ms. Priti Shah. I'm really happy to have you guys over here. I don't know if I missed anyone. There's another gentleman. I remember that name. His name is Zeno. I love that name. He came with architect Joe. I love him. He's here with us. And we have another gentleman who is from Qatar, I think, who's from Oman, I believe. Oman. This gentleman, he's delivering tiles, fancy tiles from Oman to any other countries. One of the successful businessmen I met him a couple of years ago. They already have a showroom in Manhattan. He's selling his marble products in the US, and he is doing business with my older brother, Mohammed Rashid. If you know him, Mohammed Rashid is the only guy in entire Jackson Heights who happens to be the principal of Smart Academia, is not looking for his financial gain. He is teaching lots of people, those who are financially underprivileged. They are taking care of them, and I'm really happy that they are with them. And with us, we have one senior journalist from #1 newspaper in Bangladesh. What is the #1 newspaper in Bangladesh? I think everybody knows, Prothom Alo. They have millions of public, I think, what do you call it, circulation. And their senior reporter, Mohammed Mazurul Haq, he is with us. And Mr. Manzurul Haq, we are happy to have you. And here we have a couple of little brother. My little brother Omar is here. My niece Prima is here. I have lots of friends and family member over here. And guys, I took lots of time to describe exactly why we are here for. I'm not saying that I already answered all of your questions, but still you may have questions, and I'm here, and my sister Nira is here, and all those dignitaries are here if you have any question. And if I do not introduce my older brother, it would be very odd for me. In America, one of the gentlemen, I just respect him. He's my honorable older brother. He happens to be a physician, and also he's running a newspaper called the Rana News. Dr. A.B.M. Haq, he's with us. Haq bhai, assalamu alaikum. And also, I have another older brother with me. I'm really happy to see him today. I didn't see him for a while. He is no other than Dr. Shaukat Ali. Dr. Shaukat Ali is an economic professor of Long Island University. Almost all of the people I didn't know. And I have one of the senior community activists. Before we came to this country, one of the gentlemen tried to set up our community people with the mainstream and with other folks. He is professionally, he is a pharmacist. He showed us where to go, how to survive in a country where people did not even have that many people to speak Bangla. But he tried his best. I'm really thankful. Being a Bangladeshi, I'm really thankful to him that he tried his best to accommodate us whenever he was busy. I can tell you this, professionally he's a journalist. There was a time I was sick. I was really sick. I called him, I said, listen, I don't know where I'm gonna find a doctor, but I need medicine. And guess what? I went there. It's not that he break the law. He sent me a doctor. He didn't charge me money. I couldn't pay him money because he didn't take money. He's no other than my older brother, Mr. Aminullah. Aminullah bhai, assalamu alaikum. I'm really grateful to you that he's here. At this point, I'd like to, I'm gonna ask that economy minister of and in your speech, I would appreciate if you can give us a little bit of guideline that if Bangladeshi people, Indian people, or South Asian people would like to export something to Romania, if you can give them a little bit of guideline, I would appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good evening, everybody.
Come on, people.
I'm very happy to be here with you in this evening, and I congratulate here Mr. Jacob and everybody here who wants to do business with Romania and in Romania. I consider Romania like a gate for you guys from Bangladesh to enter in Europe. Because Romania is a hub, it's a commercial hub. It is situated at the entrance of the Europe from Orient, and you could do very well business in Romania and to enter in the port of Constanța, and after that, all over Europe. You have there more than 400 million people as consumers, and also is a gate from for entrance to East Europe, direct to Russia, which is another opportunity to do business there. Also, if you invest into Romania, you could have very good exports, even into the United States, because you can produce there, because you have in Romania very well skilled people, and also we have a very good industry of textiles and apparel, IT, products, energy, and it's a very good opportunity for you guys to come into Romania first to visit, and after that to do business there. First of all, let's know each other as people, as friends, and after that we could do business together. I'm very sure. Welcome to Romania.
At this point, I'd like to open it up to you guys, entrepreneurs, business people, anyone who's looking to boldly go where no Bangladeshi has ever gone before, including Romania and Iceland. If you have any questions for the countries from Romania, any ideas, I'm sure you have lots of questions about expanding your business and reaching out to Romania and Iceland, creating synergies. At this point, we'd like to take questions from the audience members.
Yes.
Anyone?
I want to know whether does Romania have any plan to open an embassy in Dhaka?
If you need any kind of information in regard to Romania, business to Romania, informations about Romania, doing business with the Romanian community, which has over 250,000 people in 4-state area.
And then we have leather products. So basically, I'm trying to focus on handicrafts product. You'll know we have handmade blanket that's called nukshikatha, and then we are making basket or storage made of jute, cane, and bamboo.
They come from April through October. You have everything that you want there. Cleanless. Dollar goes there. There is no any other way to do business. So there's no euro, or if you want, you can exchange the dollar with a krona. Roughly, it's about 100 krona to $1. Prices, just to give an idea, is I would say 10 to 15% less than what we spend here in the city. But more than that. And I'm going back to what I made. Yes, some people don't like to look at the alcohol because of certain rules, and that is fine. Whatever could benefit from it. All these things, they're fluid business, and we know what that means. A fluid business is a good business. We're ready to make it happen. And as I said, if other people want to jump in and think about
জেমসের একটা কথা আমি বারবার মনে করি। জেমস গত 2 মাস যাবত আমি জেমস একটা সাবজেক্ট নিয়ে আমি বারবার কথা বলতেছিলাম। Forgive me those who do not understand my language. Some of the folks, almost I believe 2/3, there's some of the technical issues that I'm trying to explain to them in my mother tongue. So forgive me if I'm being somewhat disrespectful to you guys, which I'm not. My sincere apology. আমি যে কথাটা বাংলায় আপনাদেরকে বোঝাতে চাচ্ছিলাম, যে সাবজেক্টটা নিয়ে আমি বারবার চিন্তা করছি। আমরা বাংলাদেশ থেকে আত্মীয় স্বজনদের আমরা বারবার চিন্তা করি আমরা কি করে বিদেশে পাঠাবো। সেক্ষেত্রে একটা সময় আমরা ধরি যে আমরা অস্ট্রেলিয়া মাইগ্রেশন করাতে পারি কিনা, নিউজিল্যান্ডে করাতে পারে কিনা, ইউরোপের কোনো কান্ট্রিতে করাতে পারে কিনা। এখন আপনারা যদি কানাডা, অস্ট্রেলিয়া, নিউজিল্যান্ড বিভিন্ন জায়গায় আপনারা যদি মাইগ্রেট করাতে যান, আমি সেখানে তাদের কস্ট আমি দেখেছি, কতগুলো টাকা ইনভেস্ট করতে হবে, কিভাবে কি করতে হবে, আমি প্রসেসটা দেখেছি। I'm not saying that those are not doable. Nowadays, Bangladeshi people has way more money than you and me we do have here. I don't know whether you guys agree with me or not. Bangladeshi people has tons of money in their pocket. On the other hand, the people we are living in America, we think we are making dollar. Hell no, we are making pennies compared to them. So Bangladesh থেকে কেউ যদি কোনো বিজনেস ওয়াইজ, মানে আমি যদি বাংলাদেশে থেকে চিন্তা করতাম আমার কাছে এনাফ টাকা আছে, আইসল্যান্ড এবং রোমানিয়ায় ইটস এ হিউমাঙ্গাস অপরচুনিটি। কম পয়সা ইনভেস্টমেন্ট করে দেশের বহু লোকজনদেরকে কাজে লাগানো যায় লিগালি। টেম্পোরারি ভিসা, ওয়ার্কিং ভিসা, অর্থাৎ দেশ থেকে বের করে ওখানে নিয়ে আসা।
Iceland is not a member of European Union. As you know,
that Europe in total, in general, the members, including Romania, they are combinedly impose high tariffs against the non-European Union member countries. So in that case, Iceland is not a member, and there is no tariff basically, very low tariffs. One of the nice product you mentioned that the water, especially in Bangladesh, because if you Google it, you will see the Bangladesh is #1 country. The water is completely full of poison. We call it as a arsenic poison. Some of the companies, those who are bottling the water in Bangladesh, that is also very dirty water. It is more poisonous.
Now, our event's main attraction and chief guest, I'm going to invite Dr. Colin Radu Ankuta, the Deputy Counsel of Embassy of Romania, to say something to us. And before I finish, only thing, I'm gonna put one special idea into his head. In his power, if Mr. Ankuta in the future, I'm gonna keep my finger crossed so that he become the Romanian ambassador to the USA, and he can push his government to have at least one consulate in the capital of Bangladesh, Dhaka.
Thank you, my friend. Good evening.
Good evening.
My name was very well spoken by my friend Jacob. So, I am very pleased to be here tonight with you. It's for the first time for me. I'm only 4 months, almost 4 months, in New York. I came directly from Geneva, where I was second representative of Romania to the United Nations. And before, he told you I was a Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs. But it is a pleasure being with you tonight, and to tell you that the opportunities which are opened on both sides, from Romania to Bangladesh, and from Bangladesh to Romania, are extremely huge. The problem is following. After the fall of communism, we had an embassy in Dhaka.
Yes, I know. Yes.
Since 1972. We had also a state visit of our former dictator, Ceausescu. So, we had an embassy in Dhaka. But after the fall of communism, we had some economic problems. And we had a very intelligent prime minister. It's very good that he's now retired. And he said, how we can do some economies in the budget, some cuts in the budget. And he said, foreign ministry, too many embassies. Let's see where we can cut. And he cut the embassy of Romania in Bangladesh. That's why now when some of your connationals want to come to Romania to get a visa to enter Romania, he needs to go to New Delhi, because New Delhi, the embassy of Romania in India, is also responsible for your country. And that's a pity. We speak about a country with 180 million people, and that's a pity that we don't have in this moment somebody who should represent us there, so your people can do business with Romania. But I will write to Bucharest after this meeting, and I will make a memo, and I will tell the minister, today's minister, and I will tell him that I was here invited to speak in the name of the Consulate General of Romania, and that I was very pleased to see so many people from Bangladesh who are interested in hearing, not me, because Catalin was the main speaker here, but he's now in Washington, D.C. He called me exactly 10 minutes ago and told me that the meeting was complicated, and he will come back to New York from Washington tomorrow. He cannot drive back to New York now. And in this respect, what I can tell you, your colleague here made a very nice introduction about the economic prospects of Romania and the development of Romania in the last 10, 15 years. And we must recognize that after the enlargement of the European Union with Romania and Bulgaria 2007.
Dr. Ankuta, you
Yes.
didn't finish your sentence that you are going to write your foreign ministry.
1 second. I didn't forget. I didn't forget that. Okay, let's put it that way. I will do my best to inform my superiors that it is in our interest to organize and to reopen, not a consulate, how Jacob put it, but directly an embassy in Dhaka in the near future. And I can promise you that I will do that, because writing is not a problem. The problem is the approval. But, you know, for such a thing, you must make some...
It's the start.
It's a start, okay. It will be the start, that's clear. But I think that not far away, in the near future, Romania will turn her face again to the east of Asia and to make some networks working again. In this respect, I spoke with my friend Mohammed at the table, and he asked me if Romania has some livestock to sell to Bangladesh. And I said to him, he is fortunate that he sits next to me, because I have a good relation with the today's Romanian Minister of Agriculture, Petre Daia. And I will speak to him tomorrow morning. You know, it's 6 hours today between Bucharest and New York. And I will tell him that it opened a new opportunity for selling, for exporting livestock to Bangladesh. All of you should keep in touch with Hope Bangladesh Incorporated, represented by my friend Jacob Milton here. He will give you all the necessary details for all of you who are interested in working together with Romania. But because Mohammed asked me directly, and I wanted to confirm to him that it is a big opportunity. We have a large production of sheep, of livestock, of cattle. And I know that your population is over 90% Muslim. And in this respect, they are eating sheep and cattle and not pork. We are also big producers of pork, but it's not in an interest of Bangladesh. But livestock, cattle and sheep, for sure we can find a way to export from Romania to the market of Bangladesh. Another point I wanted to mention, because Milton made some very good homework with me before the meeting. And I must tell you, we are not so populated like Bangladesh. We have only 20 million people as a population. But we are very interested in good garment production. And that's an opportunity which Bangladesh should not lose on the market of Romania as an entry also on the market of the European Union. And Milton and I will speak about this, and he will inform you exactly what are the steps to take so that you can organize yourselves for exporting on the Romanian market garments. I think if you have other questions about what can we do as diplomats for you, we are at your disposal. But my friend Milton, my friend Jacob here is also, because of his native language skills, better to speak with him than with me, but we will keep in touch for all the necessary points if you are interested in such business. Thank you very much. I am open to any questions you have tonight. Thank you.
আপনাদের কারো যদি কোনো কোশ্চেন থাকে
ডক্টর আনকুটার জন্য আপনারা এখন কোশ্চেন করতে পারেন, আর যদি কোনো কোশ্চেন না থাকে সে আমাকে যেটা বলছে ডক্টর আনকুটার সাথে আমার সাথে সপ্তাহে 1 দিন 2 দিন কথা হয়, প্রত্যেক সপ্তাহে যে কোনো সাবজেক্ট সম্পর্কে আমার কাছে যদি আপনারা কোনো জিজ্ঞাসা করেন, if I have the answer I'll give you the answer, if I don't have the answer I'll get in touch with him, I'll get the answer.
Petition from the part of Jacob Bhai. So he was talking about the possibility of import and export. Basically, I do here is insurance broker's business, but I'm a man of garments manufacturing industry when I was in our country. So there is a lot of possibility to export garments from Bangladesh to the Romania. So you know the quality of the garments is really, really exciting. So since they don't have any embassy right now in Bangladesh, so if any private sector buyer
ওয়েরসি তার বক্তব্য শেষ অনুষ্ঠানের আয়োজক এবং হোপ বাংলাদেশে ইনকর্পোরেটেড প্রিন্সিপাল জ্যাকব মিল্টনকে মঞ্চে আমন্ত্রণ জানান। এ সময় জ্যাকব মিল্টন বাংলাদেশের বিভিন্ন রপ্তানি বিষয়ক পণ্যের উপর আলোকপাত করেন, পাশাপাশি রোমানিয়া, আইসল্যান্ড এবং ইউরোপে বিভিন্ন দেশের সাথে বাণিজ্যিক সম্পর্ক উন্নয়নের উপর গুরুত্ব আরোপ করেন। তিনি ভারতের সাথে বাংলাদেশের বাণিজ্যিক ঘাটতির সমালোচনা করেন। তিনি বাংলাদেশে আমদানি এবং রপ্তানিকারকদেরকে রোমানিয়ার এবং আইসল্যান্ডের সাথে বাণিজ্যিক সম্পর্ক গড়তে সহায়তার আশ্বাস দেন। এই সময় তিনি রোমানিয়ার সাবেক উপপররাষ্ট্রমন্ত্রী এবং বর্তমান কনসাল জেনারেলের দৃষ্টি আকর্ষণ করে বাংলাদেশে রোমানিয়ার দূতাবাস পুনঃস্থাপনের আহ্বান জানান। প্রিয় দর্শক, এই ছিল আজকে টাইম নিউজ। প্রতিদিনের সংবাদ দেখতে চোখ রাখুন রাত 10টা, মধ্যরাত 1টা, সকাল 7টা এবং দুপুর 2টায়। ভিজিট করুন www.timetvusa.com। সবাই ভালো থাকবেন। আল্লাহ হাফেজ।